Why Neil Warnock? I've been a big admirer of Neil's for years.
Nobody else.
There was nobody else around, and he's cheap, according to the Daily Mail, because he represents everything I want in a football manager. He's a winner, which is an expression which is much overused, but notwithstanding it, represents what he is. I think he has a desire to be successful that probably is even fueled further by certain things that have happened to him over the last 6 or 7 months. In my tenure as Palace chairman, every time I looked at my team, certainly in the Championship, I benchmarked it against how we played against Sheffield United, because they were always a team that were remarkably difficult to play against. He gets his players going. He's a manager. He leads. And that's what I think this football club needs. So that's the reasons why it's Neil Warnock.
This is my club now, so you won't get me saying we again about Sheffield United, because I feel that's a chapter that's gone now. I'll always be a supporter, but my job's here now, and the other jobs, I think the biggest thing about coming here was, Simon and I have spoken nearly every week now for, a number of years, which a lot of people didn't realise, and it's difficult when you actually go and work for somebody who you know as a friend as well, because managers and chairmen, if you read my book, which will be on sale in most good you don't, you tend to have one or two little disagreements with your chairman, and my wife in particular didn't want us to sort of fall out over football, but Simon and I talked Monday night, Tuesday this week about what he felt about the relationship and how we could make it work. And it is quite, I think, Simon Jordan, Neil Warnock, to you guys, have got some good coverage over the years. And it's an exciting prospect that you've got two ambitious people who want to do something. It's my last job, without a shadow of a doubt. There won't be another job for me. And I just feel I've got something to offer Simon and his club. And I've always wanted to come, this part of the country.
But my relationships with managers over the years have been on the whole very good. Hence the reason why a number of ex-managers, whether they've left under a cloud or left because they've been fired or whatever, were at my birthday party and remained friends. What I don't like is deceit. I don't like to be lied to. You know that. That's the reasons why certain people have ended up in court. I don't see that with Neil. What I see is the fact that he will be very determined to do his job. And if he needs something, he will not be forward about coming to get it, And my attitude towards that is if he needs something and he has a good reason for wanting it, then he'll get it. If he hasn't got a good reason for wanting it, then he won't. But the reality is, I don't see sparks. I am a confrontationalist, but I will get somewhere because of Neil Warnock, not in spite of him. So I see us as without wanting to sound too much of a cliche, I see it as a dream ticket, because you've got two guys that are very straightforward. They might be great for you guys in sound bites, but in real terms, we're very straightforward guys. We say what we mean and we mean what we say. And certainly in this business, very few people do.